Warwick. We are the WRC Theater Company, and this is our show.
We are your hosts, Olivia,
Patrick,
Connor,
Emily, and Maddie.
First up, we have Grace and Sammy covering the new skate park.
My name's Sammy, and I'm Grace, and we're going to be talking about the new skateboard park that will be coming soon to Warwick.
Yes, it's a very important topic because there's so much vandalization in that area, and it can be very potentially dangerous to just many children who just hang around there in general, and a lot of kids don't follow the social distancing protocols, which is why we need just a more organized, basically a more organized setup for that area, which is why a skate park would be a very good idea for something like that.
They're also going to be opening probably after this whole safety thing happens. They're going to probably open one in Greenwood Lake, so half the kids can go there too, but most of the kids stay here instead.
Yes, so it's a lot of money. It's around $300,000, but it's being set up by the people of Warwick, and there's a lot of donations being planned to help support the creation of this park.
They just want all the kids to be safe and all the teens, because there's tons of people that hang out there, and they do a lot of things there. People hang out, and they're just not following the protocol that they're supposed to be. But instead of them keeping the park open for everything, there's going to be watchers, and they're going to shut down the park and close the gate so nobody can get into it.
Yeah, this is just hugely important for the kids. It's a really great place for a lot of kids to just socialize and hang out, and it's been planned out from a while back all the way till now. So it's just just such a big thing that could really change a lot.
And it can also help the kids socialize if they don't have friends or anything. That's also a big thing for skating.
Sorry, keep going.
It's located in Memorial Park, and go check it out if you want to hang out. But remember, keep your distance away from people.
Thank you, Grace and Sammy. Next we have Olivia and Sophia with the new Beauty Club Salon in town, followed by Kira and Jenny with the St. Stephen's Santa Breakfast.
All that's happening in the world around us, it's time for some positivity.
Beauty Club Salon is a fun and unique cosmetic supply store with shelves filled with colorful supply products.
The previous owner of the space, Capelli Salon, moved to a new location, leaving the space open for rent.
Upon our arrival, we were greeted by Steve, one of the employees that came up to us with a smile and helped us around the store.
Their grand opening was November 14th, and they seemed thrilled to be opening a new location.
Beauty Club Salon has 2 locations, Ridgewood, New Jersey, and the Galleria Mall in Middletown, New York.
The store was stocked with all of your beauty necessities and had some great deals.
We look forward to many more visits to this Warwick staple.
Hey, Walker. Hi, I'm Kira White. Do you or your kids want to do some fun for the holidays? Are you guys so bored?
Yeah, very much so.
Well, we have a solution for you.
You do?
Yes. St. Stephen's is holding a Christmas Santa breakfast.
Wow. What do you do there?
Well, you can see Santa Claus, of course. You would have some amazing breakfast, and it's a drive-thru, so you just go click in and click out, and you also get a present.
Will there be refreshments?
Yes, lots of refreshments.
When will it take place?
December 12th, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Stay safe and have fun.
Isn't that a little long for breakfast?
You only go for as long as you eat.
Okay. Well,
you go click in and click out.
I'm sold. I want the
Nice. Well, happy holidays.
Stay safe.
We'll see you there.
Next up is Emily with the Veterans Day video.
Because of the coronavirus, many of our annual ceremonies and traditions had to be canceled or postponed. For many years, Park Avenue Elementary School has held a ceremony to honor our veterans. They invite veterans from all over to come to the assembly. They have the choir play patriotic music, and they have the elementary students, along with the middle school chorus, sing as well. This year, however, the PTA decided to instead make a Veterans Day tribute video, and were able to keep every part of the ceremony in the video. That includes the presentation of colors, national anthem, student music, and roll call of veterans. They had a record of 132 veterans sign up for the video this year. They also received pictures from the parents and teachers of the elementary school students of them in red, white, and blue, and hand-drawn pictures the students made to say thanks to our veterans. The video was edited and put together by me and a good friend of mine, Olivia Noshizhevsky. We were both high school students who are alumni of the two elementary schools, and along with the help of PTA members Amy Bueling, Teresa Campfield, and Christina Hody, we were able to make this happen. Their video is now up on YouTube, and the link to this wonderful tribute can be found in the description of this video.
Next, we'll be covering Connor, Caitlin, and Madison's story on the new jewelry store, and our first look at Drama Club Corner with Michael, Maya, and Patty.
Hi, I am Patty, and I have been here the longest since I've joined here in 2017. I first joined here, first my brother joined us with the WRC because they were doing a Charlie Brown Christmas, and I couldn't join for complications of school. Then I found a new school and I decided to join the WRC, but that's a different and long story for another time.
Hi, I'm Michael, and I joined the WRC Theater Company in September of this year from Season and her mom, and we met by shooting a short film during the summer.
Hi, I'm Maya. I joined WRC last year in 2019. My first show was Frozen, and I joined because I was really passionate about theater and I wanted to find a theater company around this area, so WRC was the best option.
We all want to be professional actors when we grow up. Acting is such an important art.
I want to go into stage acting and musical theater.
I want to do Broadway and live action.
I want to do voice acting when I get older for animation.
Some charities that we did this year so far are the Thanksgiving food drive, the Angel Tree that gave less fortunate kids presents, and not long ago we got about $1,500 from the yard sale we did for the Angel Tree. We gave less fortunate kids tablets for online learning.
This fall, even with the pandemic, we were able to have the Fall WRC outside cabaret, and that was not long ago.
This year, due to COVID, we will be doing an outside Christmas nativity that will have about 200 cars, and I bet we are also excited to attend it on December 11th and 12th.
Also, I'm running a script of over 300 pages of a game called Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars for the SNES. We are going to take the game's text and dub it over to act out the characters.
That's all for the WRC Drama Club corner. Now please listen to some interviews with our castmates and our amazing director.
How did you find WRC Theater Company?
My mom's friend told me about it, and her mom told my mom.
Awesome. What about WRC do you like most?
Well, I like how everybody is just like a family here, so.
That's cool. And what about you?
I like how everybody's nice, and I like all the fun things we do here.
That's awesome. Okay.
How did you find the WRC Theater Company?
I found the WRC Theater Company through the Warwick Reformed Church, which is the church I belong to. When I was 4 years old, I had met Miss Margaret, and I started doing Christmas pageants here. And then when I was 8, I asked her if I could do WRC Theater Company, and she said yes.
Awesome. How do you feel about WRC Theater Company?
I think the WRC Theater Company is a very warming and fun place to be. I've loved it the past 7 or 8 years that I've been here. It's a lot of fun. We do a lot of fun activities. We also learn a lot, which is really fun too.
What do you guys want to be when you grow up?
I want to be an actor and a singer. I want to be a dancer and an actor.
That's awesome.
What do you want to be when you grow up, whether it's acting or not?
Okay, when I'm older, I want to be a nurse in a children's hospital, and then I would like to minor in marketing and stuff, and then do dance and acting and stuff.
Oh, nice. That's interesting. Thank you.
How did you start the WRC company?
Okay, so Patty's asking, how did I start the WRC Theater Company? So the WRC Theater Company grew out of a moment when I was teaching a class in Pine Island at a karate studio, the little karate studio in Pine Island. I don't know if you know that. And we wanted to do a summer camp, and we couldn't afford the rent that they were going to charge. And so I had this idea to, try to figure out how to do it in a different way. And I came to the church, and I had this epiphany to turn it into not just a class, but a theater company.
Action.
Thanks for making it this far. And for our final story, Thea will be covering some information on the Historical Society.
Hello, I'm Thea, and I'm going to tell you about the Warwick Historical Society, which has been around since 1906. They take care of many buildings in the area, including the Shingle House, which was built in 1764 and is the oldest standing building in Warwick, Barrett's Tavern, which was built in 1766 and is still operating as a tavern today, and the Old School Baptist Meeting House, which was built between 1810 and 1815. Now, Season is gonna tell you some stuff.
Hey everyone, I'm Season. COVID-19 has hit everyone really hard this year, but the Warwick Historical Society has still found new and creative ways to fundraise and share their knowledge online. If you're interested in learning more about Warwick's history or attending any upcoming events, please feel free to visit Warwick Historical Society's socials, which I will leave right here. During COVID, the Warwick Historical Society has received newspapers, articles, and photographs of events happening during 2020 from area residents and members. They're saving this recorded history for future generations, since they know that people will be studying this health crisis and our history in the future. So they're essentially documenting history that's happening today. So pretty cool. The Warwick Historical Society is still helping people keep a connection to our shared local history. They're still fielding inquiries for properties and genealogy. They're doing a video series called Where in Warwick, where they take a close look at historical places and items in the town. They're also currently working with other organizations to provide safe ways for the community to gather, such as the Maker Market that they hosted in Lewis Park twice now. And they're holding historical exhibits in the Old Baptist Meeting House. And since it's a large building and there's great ventilation, attendees can easily socially distance. Back to you, Thea.
Thank you, Season, for that information. The Historical Society recently had an exhibit at the Old School Baptist Meeting House featuring autumnal colored women's clothing from 1850 to 1910 to bring in the autumn spirit. Because, hell yeah. There will be more exhibits like that with clothes coming soon. I do not know what they are, but they will exist. The Historical Society is always looking for volunteers, so if you like history, show up. Don't just show up. That's weird. Yeah, that's all. That's all I have to tell you about the Warwick Historical Society. Go subscribe to their YouTube channel, because not to guilt trip you or anything, but so far Season and I are the only 2 subscribers, so or you know, don't. I mean, I'm not your mother, I can't tell you what to do, but like, bye.
Thank you so much for watching the first episode of Waking Up in Warwick.
Make sure you tune in next week.
We're your hosts. Stay safe.
Bye.